What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Maverick Raven coming at you with another one yet again. I had made an allusion to this video in my previous video because this one might be a little bit longer. I don't want it to be super overly long or anything, but this one might be a little bit, longer than the last one. This was posted today, about 8 hours ago, by Elon Musk. Okay, so if it's Tuesday the 19th of March 2024, and this was posted by Elon Musk and then reposted by Vivek. Now I want you to see this because here's the thing: we're always looking at these things, and the left and even moderates, unfortunately, they tend to speak about things like this, and they tend to call them conspiracy theories. But there's this beautiful shirt from Warrior 12, which is what I wear, Warrior 12, because this is a great company. Support them. This is not me taking a cut from Warrior 12 either. I buy from them because they're the shit. They're founded by ex-cops, ex-firemen, ex-soldiers. They're the shit. They're the real deal. That's why I buy from Warrior 12. But I was looking at this and I was thinking, damn, bro. It's just like that shirt from Warrior 12 that says, I need new conspiracy theories. All my old ones are coming true, or whatever. Something like that. It's a great shirt. Check it out, though, on Warrior 12. And then, this is crazy. They're calling it a conspiracy theory, but like I can tell you right off the get, the Democrat open borders plan to entrench single party rule. Sounds like a crazy conspiracy, right? But then why is all this crazy stuff happening? If it's happening, why is it happening? Why is it being allowed? And why is it that people like me, and I mean specifically Cubans, we had Kamala Harris saying do not come. But for Mexicans, Hondurans, everybody else can come, but not the Cubans. And that there's a reason behind that. The Cubans tend to vote Republican. That's all this is about, guys. This is all about power. This is all about keeping power, solidifying their power, and never losing their power. That's all this is about. So let's take a listen here, and let's see what Vivek and Elon are talking about, shall we?
The Democrat open borders plan to entrench single-party rule, explained in under 2 minutes. 1. Flood the country with untold millions of illegals by land, sea, and air from all over the world. Enough to eclipse the populations of 36 individual U.S. states so far.
And that's happened. That has happened already.
2. Prioritize the needs of these millions of non-citizens over the needs of the American citizen, with free flights, buses, hotels, meals, and phones.
Ask New York. There's a video creeping around. I'll see if I can find it. But there's a video of an immigrant that says that they've been there since July of last year.
Ensuring their loyalty to the political party that imported them. 3. Keep them in the country at all costs, even when they commit violent crime like murder and rape. Attack the language used to describe the criminals, as opposed to the criminals themselves.
They got angry at Biden for calling them illegals. Even though Biden probably thinks all sorts of horrible things in his head. My opinion is that guy's an old school racist. That's why he was friends with and mentored by Robert Byrd. So he probably hates the people that he's pandering to, which ain't that a B, right? That you're being pandered to by a secret racist that's not so secret. You're just not making any type of... You're not doing your due diligence and you're not researching anything, so you're just voting because you've always voted Democrat. Not the way to live, you guys.
Slander critics as racist. 4. Ensure their privileges are made irrevocable with city and state sanctuary laws that act as population magnets. Codify permanent status and ensure non-cooperation with ICE. 5.
And the worst part about it is that ICE is not a state agency. It's a federal agency. So the government is not just fighting amongst itself with the states. It's fighting amongst itself with the different departments, the different alphabet, departments. FBI, DOJ, CIA, etc., etc., etc. Even though the CIA has no business and no jurisdiction to work here, if you really don't think that the CIA is still doing some stuff in America, I got a bridge to sell you. Cheap, cheap.
5. Count the non-citizens in the census that will determine congressional apportionment in the House of Representatives.
That has already been suggested in the last few days alone. In the last week, that has already been suggested.
As of now, that would equal 13 extra congressional districts. A tremendous amount of electoral power. 6. Wage a massive...
Yeah, that would now, if that happened, let's say that happened from one night to the next, then the immediate power of the House of Representatives would swing from Republicans to Democrats, because these illegals would make blue, what used to be red, they would make it blue.
Heavily funded lawfare campaign to change state voting laws that legalize mass mail-in ballots, no signature verification, and no proof of citizenship requirements, making it...
Think about how racist, because reverse racism is a thing. Think about how racist it is for you to tell a minority, hey, minority, I want there to never be any type of law that makes it so that you have to have ID to vote. You shouldn't have to have a state-issued ID to vote. Because guess what, minority person? You are so inept, incapable, poor, whatever. You can't get your life ahead of whatever, that you cannot have a license. You know how it's not just racist. It's super offensive, especially me as a minority. For you to tell me I don't have ID, everybody has ID. And if they don't have ID, they could get it. And I'm sure that most people would rather pay for American citizens to get free ID than for illegal aliens to get all the crap that they're getting, or for the Ukraine to get the billions that they've gotten and are still getting. I'm sure the majority of Americans would go with that. But let's keep sending money to the Ukraine. Let's keep putting up, let's keep putting up these illegal immigrants everywhere in these famous hotels, like the Peru and shit. Come on now.
Nearly impossible to prove voter fraud. 7.
Yeah.
Lock in the permanent voting majority with campaign promises of lavish benefits and permanent privileges, enshrining generational fealty to the Democrat Party.
That reminds me of Lyndon B. Johnson. Remember when he said, I'll have these N-words voting Democrat for the next 200 years because of Social Security and all that crap that he did? One of the worst presidents in our lifetimes.
8.
Not my lifetime, but enough. He was just a little bit before my lifetime.
Win elections. 9. Entrenched single-party rule has been achieved. The best part? Your tax dollars are paying for it.
Yep. As you can see, that's the person that made the video. I'm gonna go ahead and put the link to the tweet right under it, okay, guys? But as you can see, Vivek here says, once you understand it's intentional, the rest of it makes sense. Forget the conspiracy theory framing. The mundane reality is far more dangerous. Guys, listen to me. I'm an immigrant, technically, right? I'm a first-generation Cuban, right? Born here, Cuban-American. I think that's what they call us, right? First-generation Cuban-American. Take it from me, you guys. My parents immigrated here legally. We worked. We still worked, no matter what, because we didn't want handouts, because we didn't need handouts. And I'll tell you another thing. Minorities don't need handouts. Illegals don't need handouts. But when you're making it so attractive, so appealing, what on earth do you think is going to happen? Come on, guys. Come at me real. What do you think is going to happen when you make it so ridiculously appealing to not have to work, to not have to do anything, when you're being taken care of lavishly? The other day I saw this ignorant video on Instagram talking about why you should never get a job because the government will take care of you forever. That person's probably an idiot, but there are people who are like that. And they believe that they should be taken care of forever by the government. That's not tenable. That's an untenable position, because eventually that house of cards falls. Because eventually people like me go, why do I have to work and bust my ass when you got people that are 20 that are not even doing anything and got the newest iPhone and whatever, and they don't even have a job? This entire issue is related. We can only take care of people that want to work, that are here legally. We have enough problems with our homeless veterans, as an example. Why on earth are we going to forget about them, but we're going to continue to take these people that, most of these immigrants, these illegal immigrants, tend to be what they call military age males. It's not cool. A lot of them are from MS-13. A lot of them are from other gangs. And they're just opening up the port to drugs, the sex trade, all sorts of horrible things that we don't need, you guys. Open your eyes. Open up. This is ridiculous. This is bullshit. Damn it. Got myself angry again. Well, whatever, you guys. Be safe. Be good to one another. Stay based.